All right, thanks, Chrissy. Well, new at 10, a man is sentenced to life in prison without parole after shooting a woman 8 times back in 2021. Now, this is 37-year-old Samuel Reiser. The Spartanburg County Solicitor's Office says in December of 21, Reiser got into an argument with a woman at an apartment complex on Blackstock Road. During that argument, the victim's children and a neighbor saw Reiser break 2 televisions before leaving the apartment. They say Reiser then came back about 5 minutes later and shot the victim a total of 8 times. The victim's oldest child witnessing, unfortunately, part of that shooting. Reiser is now been found guilty of attempted murder and possession of a weapon.